We are strong and mighty, and we come together to effectively talk about the long overdue gender inequities that demand solutions.
When we think about equality and opportunity, you can't not consider what happens to women and girls when they enter the workforce. If we're really going to seek equality, we have to keep talking about it. We have to ensure that we are moving towards the right goals.
Women continue to face implicit bias, and this implicit bias hampers success in the workplace.
Focusing on film, women are 51% of the population, but occupy only 17% of influential positions behind the scenes. Since we've been studying it for the past 2 decades, it has not shifted.
Representation matters, and we give women so few opportunities to feel empowered and inspired by the female characters.
We have achieved parity in mathematical occupations. What is striking is the small increase since 2006 in engineering and a 2% decrease in computer science from 10 years ago.
There are all sorts of opportunities that are missed when we don't have people from different backgrounds in the room.
We need women everywhere to, speak up more about this, and for men to speak up about it as well.
Money and power go hand in hand, and the flow of capital. And us as women, I think, need to watch that and be hungry for it and be okay with talking about money.
If you're talking about venture capitalists and it's 2 guys from college that want to do something great, they're going to go to their immediate sphere of influence. Sometimes implicit biases exist, but they don't know that it's going on. And they don't mean to exclude, but now we get to change the model and change the conversation.
I really think it would be interesting if we started to incentivize entrepreneurs to solve around those big problems. And if we're going to solve those big problems, we're going to need a diversity of perspectives to do that.
I hate when we fall into the let's fix the women kind of solution, because we also need to fix the structures.
Right, instead of cramming women into these old models, change the model, change the dialogue.
Just having women in leadership attracts more women.
Absolutely.
We have to start a dialogue, and that these dialogues are really, really hard, and they have to be followed by an understanding of structure and a commitment to change.
I think all women that get to a senior position have a responsibility to not only help other individual women, but to build organizations and environments where everyone has opportunities and everyone has resources.
I really look at it as less of a challenge and more as an opportunity, that I am able to be in a position where I can advocate for others.
If you followed the old school rules and you made it to the top, it's time to break those rules.
Yeah.
So the women that come up behind you don't have to do the same thing.
It's not just a discussion, though, about women. It's age, it's race.
There is no expiration date on experience. You just have more as you get older.
I have always been taught that to those who are given much, much is required. Even when I was at a lower level, the importance was that you pull somebody up behind you.
Women's voices are rising. Women are speaking up, standing up, and advocating for themselves and those who are more vulnerable. Women are no longer tolerating injustice and unfair treatment behind closed doors. Now is the time to add your voice to this conversation.